We're going to play a little game tonight. We've got
Pandemic! No?
Pandemic indeed. Got Phil from the mountains with his mountain man beard, of course. We've got Tom over there with his weird comb over hair thing going on. And if you're going for the mohawk, dude, you got to spike it a little bit, bro. And of course, we've got Big Eric, who has created a game for us that we're going to play. And stakes are big. Stakes are very big.
I got it. We will be doing DCD trivia. Questions designed specifically by me for our 3 panelists. The boys are putting up big time. Because our last game I ran, so this time the loser of this trivia contest must be the next game master for our programming that we will be doing for the pandemic. But there's a catch. The second place runner-up gets to choose what game that person has to run. And he can pick any fucking game we got, and they got to go through it, and they got to put at least 2.5 hours worth of fucking product out that we're going to record and look like an asshole. But it's worse than that. The winner gets to pick what that person will wear. Within reason. Like makeup, a dress, shit like that. Whatever they can do. So, as he said, as the giant once said, stakes are very, 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 very high. But I've gone to great lengths to make this a fair trivia contest. So here's how it's going to run. First off, you boys need to all grab a D20 or whatever you got, whoever's got a dice there, because we need to see who's getting to go first, because that will matter. This will end if we run out of questions in one of the categories, or the first guy that makes the 20 correct answers, like 20 points correct answers, then we will tally up where the standings are at that point. One of the categories only has 10 questions, so we could be lower than that, but it will be up to whoever's turn it is to pick the category they want to get a question from. The categories happen to be Citadel paint colors from the 1980s, true or false. I will give them a name, and they have to say yes, it was from 1980s or not. The next one is, was it a monster that appeared in the AD&D Monster Manual or not? Movies, action movies of the year 1984. The movie, I will give them a name, and they will tell me, did it come out in 1984 or what or not? And then the last, I will give them the title of what is maybe a porn movie, maybe not, and they will decide porn movie or not is how they will answer. All right. Is there any questions before we get going, gentlemen?
I would like porn names for 100, please. Yes, you would.
Yes, you would. But let's start this out nice and even. Everybody roll a D20, and I don't want no cheating.
I have 8.
What'd you get, Bernie?
5.
8.
Trying to angle it.
7.
So 8 is the high one. So 8's the number. So Toolman Tom. I know I shouldn't even have to ask this, but what category would you like?
I think we'll start with the porn.
Porn movie or not? All right. Is the following title a porn movie or not? Phil Bill.
That is.
Ding, 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 ding. Correct, Tom.
Of course.
All right.
Who did it star, Tom?
That way, I'm not where I have no information on that. The next time we're going to go with Phil because he was next highest. So, Tom, you have one. Phil, it is your turn. Friend Phil, buddy Phil, your choices are Citadel paint colors in the 1980s, true or false? AD&D Monster Manual or not? Action movie from 1984 or not? Or porn or not?
I'll take the AD&D monster.
Alrighty. Is the following monster in the AD&D Monster Manual or not? Irish deer.
It is.
Ding, ding, ding. You are correct, my friend. Phil, that's one for everybody. So far, so good. All right. Let me mark that one off. All right. Mr. Barini.
Action movies for 400.
All right, action movies. Action movies are not from 1984. Did the movie Big Trouble in Little China come out in 1984 or not?
I'd like to phone a friend, Alex.
That will not help you.
Oh, pick me.
I wasn't born until 86, but I'm going to say true.
It came out in 1986, the same year you were born, my friend.
Yeah, I kind of thought that, but I had to give it a shot.
We are back to Toolman Tom. Toolman Tom.
We're going to stick with that same category.
The movies or porn?
Okay.
The movies from 1984 or porn? Which one?
Let's do the porn.
More porn. All right, fair enough. All right. The movie, porn movie or not, A Few Hard Men.
That is true.
You are correct, sir.
If he sticks with this title, he's unbeatable.
Ding, ding, ding. 2 for Toolman Tom. Buddy Phil has 1. Big Barini, nothing. All right, Phil, we're up to you, my friend.
What's up? Try them movies of 84.
Movies of 1984. Is the following movie released in action movie released in 1984 or not? The Terminator.
It is.
Ding, ding, ding. Correct.
I knew that.
Sorry, I'm just randomly picking.
I was trying to hide my facial expression so you can see it.
All right, Mr. Barini, time to redeem yourself. What category would you like?
I gotta give it a shot. Give me Citadel Paints from 1980.
Citadel Paint from 1984 or 1980s or not? Was this a color of a Citadel Paint from the year during the 1980s? Hobgoblin Orange, Citadel Paint or not?
Hobgoblin Orange.
Yeah, from the 1980s though.
It's not a current color, I don't think, so I'm gonna go with yes, because they were crazy back then.
You are correct. It was a color. Matter of fact, I own one still.
And well, you would.
I know.
But I know that back in the 80s, it was relatively new, and they had some weird fucking colors and monsters and shit back then.
I like it. Toolman Tom, we return. What category would you like, or do I even need to ask?
I don't think you need to ask.
So porn it is. Fair enough. Is this a porn movie or not? The movie Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
That is not.
That is a movie, my friend. I'm sorry to tell you. That's awesome. All right. Nice. Nice. All right, Buddy Phil, what category would you like?
Let's go with AD&D.
AD&D. Is it an AD&D monster manual or not? A giant porcupine. Not that it exists, but it's in the AD&D monster manual or not.
Right. I think that one is.
You are correct. It is in there. Giant porcupine exists in the AD&D monster manual. Phil, taking the lead at 3. Dangerous for somebody. I'm feeling a dress coming online for someone. And some beautiful red lipstick. All right. Anyway.
I can do the lipstick, but they don't really make dresses.
That's all right. You'll come up with something. All right. Big Barini.
Give me time.
Pick your category, sir.
Give me... Let's try and get some more back. I'm going to go with action movies from 84.
The action movies from 1984 or not? Did the movie Commando, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, come out in 1984 or not?
Motherless Horrors. No, it did not.
Correctamundo, 1985, Commando, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. Remember when I told you I'd kill you last, Sally? I lied. All right, Barini is at 2. Toolman Tom, back to you, my friend. Digging in the porn or moving around?
Oh no, we're gonna stay with my strength.
Fair enough. All right. Is the following title a porn movie or not? Any Given Come Day.
Oh, that is definitely one. I've watched that one.
Well, you are correct, sir. Ding, 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 ding. Another point for Toolman Tom. All right. Tom tied it up with Buddy Phil. Brady's coming in a close second. All right, Phil.
I found the movie's from 84 again.
Movies from 1984 again. Here's the following movie title. Action movie released in the year 1984. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Eating monkey brains, motherfucker.
Indiana Jones was in 84, but I don't know.
Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Yeah.
You are correct, sir. 1984 came out Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Buddy Phil has 4. Didn't say these are hard, gents. They're just there. All right. That's why I said whoever rolled first kind of mattered. Yes, but you've seen every one of these movies. There's nothing on here you haven't.
I'm not saying I didn't.
All right.
Just hard to remember which ones came out at that time.
Otherwise, it wouldn't be trivia. All right. So, Big Barini, your choice.
All right, Tom, it's time to see if I can topple you with my knowledge of porno or not.
Porno or not. Fair enough. Is the following movie title a porn or not? The Bone Ranger.
I'm going to say no.
The Bone Ranger is a pornographic movie.
It is. And it's a very nice Western. Tastefully put on.
I only ever make it like 30 seconds in.
38 minutes.
All right. All right. All right. We're back to Toolman Tom.
Well, let's stick with that same category then.
Porn movie or not? Let's see. All right, let's find a good one here for. All right, is the following movie a pornographic movie or not? Oklahoma.
I'm going to have to say yes on that one.
You are correct, sir.
Of course I am.
Oklahoma.
All righty then.
Hey, any port in a storm.
I like the sound of it. All right, Buddy Phil, your turn.
Jesus.
All right, let's bounce around here. Give me the Citadel paint.
Citadel paint. Was the following color a paint color of Citadel paints in the 1980s? Goblin green.
Say no. I thought that's for.
Nope. It is still and was a paint color.
I know it is now, but I didn't think it was.
Yep, it was. Originally was. Goblin green was one of the originals. All right. Barini. It's 4-4-2. 4 Phil, 4 Tom, 2 Barini.
Oh, let's go with action movies, 1984.
Action movie of 1984 or not? Was the following film an action movie of 1984 or not? The Road Warrior, starring Mel Gibson. Not Mad Max, The Road Warrior. Feral Kid. Lord Humongous.
No.
You are correct, sir. 1981 was The Road Warrior. Good job. Ding, ding, ding.
Something.
All right. Toolman Tom. Are we still in the pornographic? Never mind. I know better. All right.
I believe we are, but can I get like a daily double or a double down or something?
No, you may not. Because right now you're at 4. We're not close to the end yet.
Oh,
All right. Is the following movie a pornographic movie or not? Robin Hood, the Prince of Cheese.
No.
Correct. Robin Hood is, though.
Robin Hood is.
Yes.
When you hear that last one, I knew that.
All right, Tom. That's 5. Philly.
Try the movies of 84 again.
Movies of 1984 or not. All right. Was the following movie an action movie from 1984? The Goonies.
Don't believe that, please.
It was 85, correct, sir.
Oh, no, that's an action movie.
Counts and is on the list. Fuck off.
Yeah, it is. Come on. He got. He was doing.
So says the guy with only 3 right. Marini, what would you like?
Go with Citadel Paints from 1980s.
All right, Citadel paint from the 1980s or not? Is the following color a Citadel paint color from the 1980s? Worm purple.
Worm purple?
Worm purple, and not rye like Tom would spell. W-O-R-M. Worm purple.
I don't think so.
Yes, it was.
That's about right.
All right. Feeling you're going to be running an adventure wearing something you're not going to be comfortable wearing in a game system you don't want to play. All right.
It's going to be fun.
It'll be fun. Tom,
Yes,
it's your turn, my friend. Are we going back to pornography?
we sure are.
All right. Is the following movie a porn movie or not? You've Got Mail. M-A-L-E.
Oh, I understand. And yes, that is.
You are correct. It is.
Pretty sure you just took names and then added bits of ones. Because everything's a porn name.
There's so many porn names out there, it's crazy. I hate to tell you.
I'm just saying that every single thing has become a porn name of some kind.
Well, I mean, if you guys want to all porn name it, you can. Phil, your turn.
Rule of Heaven or something like that.
AD&D monster.
AD&D Monster. Is it in the Monster Man AD&D Monster Manual? The Brain Mole.
What?
The Brain Mole. M-O-L-E.
I think it is. Yes.
You are correct, sir. It is in there. That is the only place I've ever seen it, the AD&D Monster Manual, but it is in there. All right. Buddy Phil and Tom are neck and neck with 6. Marini at 3. Pick your poison.
Give me. Fuck it. Let's go down in flames. Give me that AD&D Monster Manual thing.
All right. AD&D Monster Manual. Is it in the AD&D Monster Manual or not? Giant Beaver. Could also qualify in the porn movies. I'm positive it's not in the porn movies.
Okay, all right. I'm just checking because I think that's a movie too.
Probably is.
I'm going to go with yes.
You are correct, sir. The Giant Beaver does exist in the
There's a lot of
AD&D.
giant shit in there.
Yes. 4 for Brainy. All right, Tom, we're back. Are we going down to porn again?
Of course we are.
All right.
He's got to run out of them sooner or later.
Yep. All right. Porn movie or not? Gulp Fiction.
That is not.
It is. Now you must watch it.
It's on the list.
I like the
It's on
sound
the
of it.
list.
Fair enough.
It's a long fucking list.
All right, buddy Phil.
And I stick with the AD&D monster.
AD&D Monster or not?
They do.
All right. Is the Windwalker an AD&D monster in the AD&D Monster Manual?
No.
I'm sorry to tell you, it is in the Monster Manual. Windwalker.
Really?
The Windwalker's in there.
Yeah, well,
All righty.
I didn't even know there was a Monster Manual back then. I figured it was just a notebook they mailed out to you on some scratch paper.
Oh, he's funny, ladies and gentlemen. Barini. Category.
Give me me action movies of 84.
Action movies of 84 or not. Is RoboCop was it released in 1984?
I want to say no. I think released later.
Final answer?
So, no final answer.
You are correct, sir. 1987 was RoboCop.
I thought so. No, I knew it was after I was born.
We're at 5, 6, and 6. Tom.
We'll stick with porn.
Of course you will.
No worry, Phil. Eventually, he'll run out of them, and then we'll catch up on him.
If it runs out, we tally up at that point. I will tell you this: we will not run out of pornographic movies before we run out of other stuff. It has way more in the category because I knew Tom would be all over this. All right. A Beautiful Behind.
Now that is.
You are correct, sir. Tom is at 7. 2-man Tom is at 7. All right, Buddy Phil.
Beautiful Behind.
Movies of 84.
Movies of 84 or not. Action movie of 84. The movie Predator. 1984 or not.
No.
1987, correct, Buddy Phil. Mr. Barini.
Let's go with more Citadel pink colors.
Citadel pink colors from the 1980s.
There are thousands of sons of bitches.
That's true. All right. Let me find a good one here. You know it, you love it. Spear Staff Brown. Was that a 1980s?
Spear Staff Brown.
Spear.
Yeah.
Staff Brown.
I know they replaced with one of the newer, I think it might be Rhinox hide, but I don't know exactly when it was replaced.
Was it a color in the 1980s?
But I'm going to say yes.
You are correct. It was a color of the 1980s. Nice job.
I actually have that one.
Me too.
I have a couple old pots of paint that the paint's completely ruined.
We're back to Tom, but ladies and gentlemen.
Let's guess what he's going to pick. Phil.
I assume we're going down in the pornographic movies. All right, fair enough. Is the following a pornographic movie or not? Breast Side Story.
No. That is
You are wrong. It is. Put it on your list.
Creeping up on you.
Buddy Phil.
Movies of 84.
Movies of 84. Is the following movie a movie from 1984? Action movie. Roadhouse. Starring Patrick Swayze.
Roadhouse.
No, that was
1989. You are correct, sir.
That was just on today. Thought that was funny.
I was going to say, that was right before I went to college.
Phil's in the lead right now with 8. Barini.
Let's go with action movies from 84 or not.
Action movies from 1984 or not. Die Hard with Bruce Willis. Hans Gruber. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
It had the dad from
Shoot the
Family
glass.
Matters. I'm going to go with no.
Correct. 1988 was when Die Hard was released, one of the greatest movies of all time, and a Christmas movie, no matter what anyone says.
I was
Fuck
just
them.
going to mention that it was a Christmas movie.
It is the Christmas movie.
It's the only
I
good
do
Christmas
love the
movie.
Christmas Story.
Well, that's true, but I like Reindeer Games, actually, where everybody makes fun of it, but I love it.
It's
All right.
terrible.
Barini, you're at 7.
Uh-huh.
Tied with Tom. We're back to the Tool Man. I guess, Tool Man, the porn has been failing you as of late. Do you want to hang in that category?
Oh, hey, I'm going to hang as long as I can.
Fair enough. Porn movie or not? Village of the Rammed.
I do not believe that is.
It is.
God, I love the names of theirs.
It is number 12 on the best fucking movie fuck you titles of all time for all right, that are based on the movies. All right. Buddy Phil. AD&D Monster Manual or not. Brown mold.
I believe it is.
In the Monster Manual.
Yeah.
You are correct, sir. It is.
I might have to deal with some of that brown mold in the studio build I'm working on.
You're at 9, Buddy Phil. All right. Mr.
Well, what
Barini.
are their weaknesses I might need to know?
Actually, they generate cold what it is.
Yeah.
It's too warm down there then. Let's go with Citadel Paints.
Citadel Paints of the 1980s or not. Is the following color titillating pink?
Titillating pink.
Titillating pink.
The question I have to ask myself is, was Laneige a god back then?
Yeah, I will answer this. Yes.
But I don't know if they have the balls to put out titillating
Titillating
pink as a color.
pink.
You're a bastard. I'm going to go with, just because I have to know, yes.
You are correct. It was a color in the 1980s, titillating pink.
I
Also,
never would've
wait.
thought British-
I own more than one of them.
I wouldn't think GW would have had the nuts to put
That
out.
ridiculously hot pink color they used to make is titillating pink. That for the pink horrors.
Hell yes.
Yep. All right, Mr. Bruni, you're at 8 also. Phil's at 9. Tom is at 7. Toolman Tom, your turn.
Well, let's stick with what got me this fall.
Fair enough. E.T., the extra testicle.
That, my friend, is.
You are correct.
And over you would know it.
Yep.
The extra testicle.
Oh.
That is the full title.
This one I just want to see.
Just saying.
Is it a dude walking around with 3 nuts? What is it?
Buddy Phil.
Movies of 84.
You movies of 84 or not? Aliens. Game over, man! Game over! What'd you put her in charge?
No.
Correct,
Good
1986.
question. Thought so.
Buddy Phil is at 10. Buddy Phil is at 10. We're getting rather low on a couple of categories. Just letting you boys know.
I doubt it's Citadel Paints because that can go on for.
Mr. Marini.
Let's go with action movies 1984.
Action movie of 1984 or not? Lethal Weapon. Mel Gibson, Danny Glover. Gary Busey in one of his greatest roles of all time.
I'm pretty sure yes, but yes, let's go with yes.
I'm sorry, no. 1987 was Lethal Weapon.
I thought so, but I had to try.
All right, Tom.
Yes.
Are we back to porn as usual?
Of course we are.
All righty then. Fair enough. Clockwork Orgy.
I'm going to say
Search
yes.
It is. Ding, ding, ding.
Clockwork.
A Clockwork Orgy, yes. All right. Tom, you're at 9. Phil's at 10. Brainy is at 8. Phil. Buddy Phil.
Movies of 84.
Movies of 84. They Live with Rowdy Roddy Piper.
Great movie. But was it 84?
But was it 84? It's a question.
It is.
You are correct. 1988, They Live.
I've never actually seen that one.
What?
Well, I mean, I might have seen snippets when I was younger, but I've never sat down.
Oh, you're missing out. You're missing out, my friend.
I just have to wait.
Rowdy Piper.
Oh, it's a B-rated awesome.
Oh, yeah.
All
All right.
Fuck it, let's go back with Citadel Paint.
All right.
Maybe I can claw something back.
All right. Citadel Paint of the 1980s or not. Billows Green.
Billows Green.
Billows Green. 1980s color or not. Citadel Paint.
I'll go with no.
I'm sorry, my friend, it is.
Sorry, my friends.
Not a problem.
You've been docked 3 points.
We are back to you, Toolman. Brady just missed Billows Green as a paint color. Tom, back to porn?
Yes.
All right. All right. Edward Jism Hands.
That is.
You are sorry, you are wrong. It's Edward Penis Hands.
That's what it was. I can even visualize it now.
Of course you can. Buddy Phil.
I'm going to go with Monsters and
AD&D Monster Manual or not is the Yeti in the Monster Manual.
Yes.
You are correct.
Actually, one of the better black and whites they did.
Yep. Barini.
All right. You've got to be getting low on this one, so.
Well, if we hit it, that'll end it. Remember, and you're right now currently.
I know that.
If you get it, you'll be tied with Tom, and we'll have to go to sudden death.
Well, he'll win with porn.
No, he won't, because I get to pick the categories in sudden death.
Let's go with action movies of '84.
Action movie in 1984 or not. Raiders of the Lost Ark. Remember, we had another one before.
No, I can't.
You are correct, sir. It is not. And that was the last movies of 1984 or not. So
I thought it would be.
now
There's only so many movies released in 1 year.
now
Man, I had the last Starfighter.
I'm just letting you know, Buddy Phil, you are safe. You are going to be our winner. But we will see who the loser is and who is second place. Because it goes between Tom and Barini. All right, here's how this is going to work. I will pick the category. And if you have it, you will ding, ding, ding. And Phil will be the judge of who dinged in. Fair enough? Ding, ding, ding is what they got to do.
Ding, ding, ding. Gotcha.
All right. In the category of Citadel paint color of 1980s or not, Sunburst Yellow.
Ding, ding. That's all Tom.
I'm sorry, I can't take that. Barini.
Ding, ding, ding.
That now, yes. Now you may go ding, ding, ding was what it was. You got 3. So, Tom, yes or no?
Yes.
You are correct, sir. Unfortunately, Tom, you have won.
No, I think we're rather fortunate that Tom won.
Well, Tom's second place. So, Barini is our loser.
Probably best this way.
I don't know about that. Tom runs a fine game.
Yeah, but
All right.
it's like being on an acid trip, though.
So, our loser is Mr. Barini. He will be the one who has to run the next game. Tom, you will be picking what we play. Phil, you will be picking what Mr. Barini must wear on camera the whole time. You must run for at least 2.5 hours, at least. Tom, what game is it that Mr. Barini will be running for us? Your choice. Could be anything we play. He has to be able to know how to run it too. It can't be some bullshit we don't usually play.
Be nice if I have a rule set as well.
Correct. Well, I have a rule set of PDF for just about anything you need.
Unless there's
So, Tom, here's the time you get to pick whatever you want to play. This is the way to
I
get it.
think we should pick to play ICRPG
Okay.
Weird West.
All right.
Weird West.
Yeah, you got to do the Weird West setting. You got our Weird West setting.
That's a good
What must Mr. Bruni appear on camera with?
Come on, Phil. I set you up. Now just knock it down. Yeah, no, Phil.
You don't gotta be mean. It can be a fucking, he has to wear underwear on his head the whole time.
I have a fedora.
It needs to be something funny.
And a fedora would piss me off because it would flatten out my mohawk.
Underwear on his head's better. Just saying.
I don't know. I've got some nice boxers that are actually quite soft.
The furry type dress.
I don't own one of those.
Well, we're not making him go out and get something, so there has to be something. But his mom has stuff like a nice shade of lipstick would be nice. It's an eyeshadow.
Doesn't bother me.
I know.
It could be.
I was thinking the Tammy Faye Baker, maybe a moo.
Well, I mean, he doesn't have a moo-moo.
Right. Tammy Faye.
So he has to wear like fucking bright ass eyeshadow and a shitload of rouge and fucking bright lips. So pretty much clown makeup. Mimi, you need to be Mimi from fucking Drew Carey.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Her. So, just eyeshadow, lipstick, clown makeup.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
just you gotta wear clown makeup.
Alright. Just pray I never have the power over you.
Oh, here's the best. Hey,
Well, that's nice. I mean, come on.
hey, dude, don't worry about it, guys. I got another trivia game for next time.
Could we set it? I'm alive.
Set what?
Excuse me?
What are you talking about? What's wrong with this?
Well, I wasn't born for half of it.
But you've seen all this shit, and you know all the current colors.
I've seen them.
And hey, a lot of those poor movies were made while you were alive. Almost all of them.
Yeah. Actually,
I never made it through the first part of the porno. I just kind of skipped to the point I liked, and then 30 seconds later, there's a lot of shame.
A lot of bitching here. I'm just a lot of bitching because he lost.
I'm not bitching because I lost.
And you're the big painter. You always paint than anybody.
Yeah. I own Citadel Paints.
I was like, two.
Wasn't bitching. Just saying. If I could make a request. I'll put on my Tammy Faye Baker outfit, cake thing, whatever the hell it was. I thought he meant like those little toys the kids had that made the cake.
Oh,
Or baker.
you mean Easy Bake Oven?
Yeah, he cut out.
He's gonna wear an Easy Bake Oven.
I don't know where I'm gonna find one. Those things are worth fucking money nowadays. Goddamn.
All right, so we will have ICRPG Weird West characters ready to go, and you will run us through a fucking scenario that we will be stuck in and have to play through.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Well, you heard it here first, folks, or ever if you listen. But this will be here. Our next time we put out will be Big Barini running, wearing Tammy Faye Baker makeup, running us through ICRPG. Congratulations to the winners, and even more congratulations to our listeners, our watchers who will view this nonsense the next time.
And you're all welcome for finally learning my last name.
I've called you your last name on other stuff, Big John and you. I've called you Barini many times.
I'd never heard it before. I always go to great lengths to try not to say it because I wasn't sure if it was a problem. I don't give a shit.
Well, I'm not recording this whole thing, so I guess I can beep out every time I say Barini if you want.
No. Don't need to beep it. Fuck it. I'm going to make Barini a brand.
Good week yourself.
Alrighty then. All right, Tom, what do we always say?
We gotta do it. Deathcraft style.
Deathcraft style. Let me stop this shit. Jesus Christ.